baby monitor, sound of fear.
I like how they couldn't just leave it at the first phrase.
I know. Drew Peterson, untouchable. Wait, hold on. Oh, no!
Oh, no.
Number one on this list. My stepson, my lover. The title of this, Look for Love Outside the Family. I'm sorry.
The Donald Trump story.
Oh, my God. This has to be a little ugly on the side episode. This is great.
Ivanka, my darling. The Donald Trump story.
What were we even talking about? Urban Meyer, scumbag.
I honestly forgot for a second.
Yeah, me too. I'm not going to lie. If I didn't have the article up still, I would have forgotten. Okay, public service announcement. If you know about some kind of sexual harassment that's going on,
call Lifetime. They'll make a movie about it. I think I killed Tom.
Oh my God.
Then sure, and we'll take that story.
Oh my God.
What was it? Gone Too Far? The angry stepdad story? All right, perfect. That'll be perfect for 7 p.m. on a Sunday.
You can't touch this down. The story of Urban Meyer. I don't even know what that means. But yeah,
I like of all of the football words you could have picked. That was like the least obvious one to put in a pun.
I mean, that's why it's the obvious one. I mean, it could have been like the unwarranted receiver.
It could have been unnecessary roughness. Wait, that's the first one that popped to mind. I think that's it. Yeah, unnecessary roughness, the Urban Meyer story. I apologize, listeners. The story really isn't funny.
I know. Oh my God. Oh my God.
But tell me that isn't the name of the Lifetime movie. That's exactly it.
It's so perfect. Yeah. It's so perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It's in all seriousness. If you know somebody who's getting abused, report it. Don't be an Urban Meyer.
Yeah, or a Peter Dow.
Or a Peter Dow. Well, just don't be a Peter Dow in general, but don't be an Urban Meyer.
Agreed.
Don't be a Joe Paterno.
Oh, yeah, for the underage ones.
Report it. Yeah. Report it. Yep. It's, in all seriousness, jokes aside, report it. You can make a huge difference in someone's life if you just stand up for them and speak to somebody who could take care of it.
Agreed.
That's it.
Yep.
Right?
Agreed. Good job, Tom.
That's our final story for the day. Wow. That took a turn. Holy shit. That was fun.
Yeah.
Let's take our one and only break of the day.
Yes.
And that's it.
Yeah. All right. We'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay. Welcome back to the Dowcast. It's a little weird to say that. So all right, fine. Okay, fine. Welcome back. It's time to end this big dumb show.
I still think that would have been a better name for his podcast.
The Dowcast?
Yeah.
So or System of a Down.
System of a Dow.
System of a Dow.
That would have been good.
Yeah.
But the Dow of politics is just so shallow and yet somehow still pretentious.
Seriously, right?
So it's
crazy.
What a horrible man. Of course, that has nothing to do with the acronym Peter Dow, which was a total accident.
Hey, Austin?
Yeah.
What are your final thoughts?
Well, that those stories took quite a turn a couple times.
Yes, they did.
But I think it was a fun episode. I hope the listeners enjoy it, even though it's not our normal episode.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
But I think on a more serious note, I think everybody, it's been ever since, January. It's been a long year, and a little over a year now. And I think being on vacations made me realize that, every once in a while you need to take a break and enjoy yourself a little bit. So
yeah, no kidding.
So this is our chance with a shorter episode. Take the extra, 20 minutes or whatever this episode would have run, and I don't know, disconnect for a little bit.
Listen to Miles and Crawford or Secular Soup.
Yeah.
Or another podcast like Wayward Willis or the Singlet Club.
Yeah.
Or all those other podcasts that are really, really good. And a lot shorter than ours. Yeah. That extra 20 minutes can finish a lot of those shows.
Or one of the newer additions to the Famous Original Podcast Network. So, or Arcade Castle, or is it the Arcade Castle? Is it just should we drop the?
It's Arcade Castle. It's like
Castle.
Eagles. Okay. It's like Eagles. Yeah.
One of the newest additions to the Famous Original Podcast Network.
Yes.
So.
Which you can check out all of the podcasts on the Famous Original Podcast Network by going to www.fopnet.biz/podcasts. And you can see all the great podcasts that have joined our network. Yeah. And it's growing. And we're going to be adding a couple more in the next few weeks. And we're pretty excited for it. Yeah, so check those out.
Yeah, so take an hour or a half hour and just, unplug from politics for a little bit. Give yourself a break, and then
you can listen to those guys, the two skeptical chaps too. They're okay.
Oh yeah, they're all right
sometimes.
Yeah. but yeah, in all seriousness, unplug for a little bit and take care of yourself, and then unfortunately you're gonna have to plug back in. It's like the Matrix. Eventually you have to go back.
Yep. Because I never saw that movie, so I can't
don't worry
relate.
Everybody else on the planet knows what I'm talking about.
Okay. Anything else, Austin?
And I think that's it. I think that's all I got.
Well, yeah. It's definitely a different type of episode than you're probably used to.
Yeah.
So, whatever. There's not much you can do about it because you're not the host of the show.
Although let us know if you prefer it.
No, don't let us know. Yeah. I'm not curious.
I don't know. This was.
We'll do what we want. It's our show. Yeah. Fuck off. You listen to our show, so that's it.
I'm just saying This is a lot less work. So
it is.
So if you like it, maybe we'll do less work every week.
All right. If they liked it.
Yeah.
If you like only having one segment. Boring.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. No, but for real, thank you for tuning in, and I need a vacation. I'm ready for my vacation, but it's not coming until like December. So, I got a little bit of time here.
Yep.
But yeah, listen, like I said in the very beginning of the show, we have moved to Spreaker.com/DumbleOverPod. That is our new site. We are still on iTunes. Actually, as a matter of fact, by joining Spreaker, we're on pretty much every podcasting site that you can think of.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is. So please support the show like you always do. Find us on any of these podcatchers and follow us, subscribe to us, and just do what you normally do. If you do go on iTunes, leave us a comment and a review. We'll read it on air like we had in the past, but we haven't had any in a few weeks, so I don't know what the fuck is wrong with you guys. I know we have more than 30 listeners. I see the stats. So get on that. What else? Yeah, tune in for our other podcast that we're going to be working on, AFC Least, which will be released in a couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. We'll get more info next week, which will be the week right before we do our first recording.
Yep.
Pretty excited for it. It'll be a very different type of podcast. Not much politics involved. Maybe some with the kneeling. I'm sure we'll eventually have to cover that. But for the most part, it'll be just sports.
I don't know. Yeah. The three of us the same conversation.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. But we'll try our best not to.
Yeah.
We'll make it a sports podcast, and we'll make fun of our favorite teams.
Yep.
Which is the only thing you can do when you're a fan of the Bills, Dolphins, or Jets.
Yeah, that's true.
And then, of course, you can find us on Twitter at DoubleOverPod, Facebook, DoubleOverPod, Instagram. We're on Reddit. We're pretty much everywhere on the internet. And then, of course, we're on Patreon. If you like our show and you want to help keep our show afloat, go to patreon.com/DoubleOverPod and check out all the rewards that we offer. They're pretty much always changing or always possibly going to be changed or added to. So if you like any of those rewards, sign up and become a patron today.
Yep.
You'll have your name read on our show, and you'll be one of the most special people in the world.
Special.
Hey, one last thing. If you're listening and you've made it this far in the show, if you have a Twitch account, which I know not everyone does, go to twitch.tv/DoubleOverPodcast and follow us.
Yeah.
Because on November 6th, when the election or when the midterm elections come up, Austin and I will be going live for the entirety of the midterm elections.
Yeah. So if you want to see us lose our fucking minds, do. Yeah.
Exactly. It's going to be alcohol filled. It's going to be us watching progressive candidates and everyone in general in one of the most stressful nights of our lives. I can tell you it's going to be stressful as fuck.
Oh, that's why the alcohol is there.
Exactly. We'll be live, and we're going to have a fucking great time. So please join us there. It's not until November 6th. But if you're listening to this, follow us on Twitch. Make a Twitch account. It's free to make a Twitch account, and then follow us. That way you get the notification that we've gone live. We're aiming for like 5, maybe 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
So keep an eye out. It's going to be a lot of fucking fun. I can't wait for that. All right. Thank you for tuning in on this abbreviated episode. We'll be back next week with more, most likely, bad news and maybe a guest. We'll see. Les Moonves, I hear you're available.
Hashtag Les Moonves.
Les, Less.
Yeah.
Moonves. Hashtag it. Tweet it to us, and we'll retweet it. We'll try to get that hashtag.
And if he has a Twitter account, tweet it at him too.
Oh, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
And, of course, I'd like to end the episode as I'm going to from now on.
Oh, no.
Don't be a Peter Dow. Be a patron.
Don't be a Peter Dow. Be a patron.
Yep.
I like it.
Yep.
I like it, Austin.
All right.
All right, everyone. Have a great week. We will be back next week with more of our shenanigans. Thank you for listening.
And all of our tomfoolery.
And all of our Tom and Austin foolery.
I like it.
I like it.
Yeah, we'll keep
it. That's weird. Okay, bye.
Trust me, I'm like a smart person.